Welcome, guys, to Justice League versus Teen Titans. Hi, guys, Thunder E here, and this is another quick video review. This is, of course, for a DC animated feature called Justice League versus Teen Titans. Everything is versus this year, That's pretty much what's going to happen. But this is available now today, April 12th, digital download, and you can buy the Blu-ray on April. No, today is what? 29th, sorry. It's available now, digital download on the 29th of March, and you can buy it April 12th of the Blu-ray. So thoughts quickly as I reset my camera here. Start off with you, Lou. What did you think of the movie? Just what did you think before we get into like the meat details and all that stuff?
I enjoyed it. It was fun to watch. I don't know. It kind of felt a little weird because it kind of had shaky cam a little bit.
Shaky cam?
Yeah, it felt like it was shaky cam when they were doing some of the fight scenes, just jumping around really quick. But other than that, it was a fun little movie.
Yeah, I mean, it was fun. I don't know about the shaky cam, though. I'm a little confused there about that part. But I definitely agree. It definitely was a fun movie. One of the better ones, because the Batman versus
Damian
ones just really pissed me off. Didn't really like that. So
I liked it.
I didn't like it at all. Let me share my screen and let's do this. So this is the main cast here. Actually, Nightwing shows up briefly, and Cyborg joins the team. But the main cast here is.
Are we sure Cyborg joined the team?
Cyborg joins the team on a mission. Sorry, let me refer that properly in the movie.
Okay.
Now the movie revolves around Raven and her father. You have Raven, you have Blue Beetle, you have Damian, aka the fourth Robin, Beast Boy, and Starfire. So it was cool to see this because the original Teen Titans definitely had Nightwing, Starfire, Raven, Beast Boy, had Cyborg, had Aqualad, and had Kid Flash. So those are the other two people under these guys here. That being said, though, it was cool to see all those characters. I liked the story because it was one where, of course, they kind of tricked us. It was basically Justice League versus Teen Titans, but it was actually Teen Titans versus Trigon. Now, if you didn't know who Trigon is,
let's be real. This will be the third Justice League movie going down in the cinematic universe.
Yeah, definitely. This is Trigon. Yeah, Trigon is a demon from another dimension who has 4 eyes and he can grow really massive. And Raven is his daughter. So this is Raven right here. This is actually the team right here, which is actually pretty cool. It's Raven here. And she's the daughter of Trigon, and the whole story is that Trigon wants to come to Earth and, of course, take over the planet. And then we see a couple of things here. Let me just move on. So this is right in by the confrontation when they're about to fight the Justice League. And then this is Superman being possessed by Trigon. And this is when the Justice League is being possessed, of course, by Trigon and his henchmen. So what were things you liked? I mean, did you like the action sequences? Was it fun? Was it something where
I thoroughly enjoy all these little WB animated movies.
Tavak says, is this straight trash like the other two in the series? No. This is the best one that involves Damian in the whole series. The first one and the second one, the first and the second one where I didn't like them. This one is so much more better. They did a good job with it. Like you said, you like the action. I
enjoyed the action. The story was pretty cool. It's Damian coming into his own in his own right. Damian has issues.
Oh yeah, Damian definitely has issues, and I think now I'm sick of Damian Wayne, especially in the recent movies. Yeah, I don't really like him that much. In the comic books, like Sam is a big Damian fan. He loves Damian. He's the best. I'm like, I've always been Dick Grayson fan. Like Dick Grayson, and then who's the third Robin?
Jason Todd.
No, Justin Todd's the second one.
I don't know.
I can't remember the third Robin, but Dick Grayson, he's now Red Robin. He's Red Robin. Jason Todd is Red Hood, and this is Robin. Anyone who can remind me who the third Robin is again? He's a smart kid. He's the one that figured it out. Tim Drake. Yes, thank you very much. Tim Drake and Dick Grayson were always my favorite. Dick Grayson to me is everybody's like Sam will always say yes. Damian is the heir apparent to being Batman. I'm like he will never be Batman. To me, it's Dick Grayson. That was, even though he doesn't want to be and he doesn't necessarily fit the shoes. But this is the only one.
We've already seen him go be a Batman temporarily, and he sucked.
They made him suck in that one. In the comic books, he never did. I mean, it's big shoes to fill. I mean, like in the comic books, when Batman died for a year or was supposedly dead, he took over.
Well, I'll be damned. Everybody wants to take a year off. Superman does it. Now Batman?
No, Batman was teleported almost like another dimension, another time, but he looked like he died. So he was just trying to find his way back. The voice actor for Damian Wayne is a big part of the problem. I agree. I don't like that voice. He's much better in this. Trust me. I agree with you. I just don't like that voice in there. I liked Starfire. I like Starfire. Okay, Starfire in the comic books is a big flirt, and not just a big flirt. She also is very open with her relationships.
Dude, was it me or was this animated cartoon like emphasizing on her breast and her undergarment when
she was chatting with Nightwing?
Yeah.
No, that is Starfire. In the comic books, not that it's emphasis. Like Starfire in the comic books, there's a series called The Outsiders, which are Red Hood, Arsenal, and Starfire. And Starfire was hooking up with Arsenal, hooked up with Red Hood, and then she already hooked up with Nightwing, and she hooked up with Arsenal last. And Arsenal thought he was special, and she's like, no, like in my world, everybody just kind of just is free. So hey, and he felt he was like, wow, I mean, I feel like I'm being used.
It kind of showed that because it looked like Nightwing already hit that.
Nightwing and Starfire dated for a while. Yeah, she was the first person he dated. I don't know if that was the first person he dated, but they dated for a while when he was Robin and to Nightwing. So
yeah, but in this particular line right here, feels like he hit that ass a few times.
Hey, there are kids watching this review. Let's keep PG here. PG.
They say that word on TV, they're all right.
PG. Yeah, but they dated in this one, so it was cool to see that. It was also, I like the nice nod at the of bringing Cyborg back into that Titans fold. Just because, like you said, he's treated like a little kid with the Justice League. So, and I liked what they did to take Batman out of the equation. Made sense because
neural shock himself.
Yeah, no, I mean, because he knew that it won't possess him. But you also know that if you keep Batman there with his strategy, intellect plus Superman's strength, I mean, that's just done, completely done. So he did what he had to do to make sure that the team had a chance. And then I also like when Superman took care of the rest of the Justice League from Flash.
He broke the shit out of Flash.
He's like Barry, I'm sorry. Barry's like, oh, come on.
He squashed it.
He's like, how long is he gonna heal? He's like, an hour. He's like, you got 10 minutes, man. It's cool. I mean, like, the thing about it, this one had a lot of funny scenes, a lot of cool sides. I mean, yes, you're dealing more with the Teen Titans, but it still had good pacing, fun action. Beast Boy, I like the fact that his character also evolved, because at first you're like, I mean, dude, I don't think lions and tigers would be dealing with this too much, So yeah, exactly. Yeah, so it was like, I'm glad that evolved.
It took him going to hell to, become stronger.
Well, I mean, he just adapted to whatever animals are there, pretty much.
And then it also felt like they're building a little romance between Raven and Robin.
It makes sense. Both of them are dark, depressing characters. I
Yeah, but
mean,
let's be real. Look who Damien grew up with: a psychotic grandfather and a mother that is like always been in love with Batman.
yeah, pretty much. So
So the kid has no luck.
yeah,
That's why he's a loner.
so I mean, I like that little romance addition there. What I want, I mean, it's cool though. Do you guys think a live action Teen Titans will work in the DCEU? I
Oh,
agree. Yeah, but it won't be called Teen Titans. It'll be called Titans.
yep. It
Yeah.
could work. I
And
mean,
and I agree. Like I think Schnepp said that will replace the Cyborg movie.
eventually.
Yeah, I think that will replace. I think Cyborg will be the one who creates the Titans because he's going to look for like other people. I mean, they're going to start looking for more people and add into that place. And I think it makes sense to do a Titans movie than a Cyborg's movie.
Honestly, I
Yeah,
don't want to watch a Cyborg movie.
because I mean the thing about Cyborg is that never mind that creation in BVS. That was the worst of all three.
Yeah, like I said, I could have done better in my backyard.
Yeah, screeners. That's one where they should have just like had a photo, like Wonder Woman, and then you're like, ooh, Cyborg, right? Done. And then you now go to Flash and Aquaman. You're like, yeah, just leave that one a mystery, more or less. That actually, if you left it more of a mystery, that would actually been cooler for that one. That would have made more sense. But I agree. I think it will work because the thing about the DCEU, just to quickly add this here, is that the movies are not all going to be dark. People have to remember that. It's per director. So Warner Brothers does not do things like Marvel. Marvel has one whole unit, and everybody in movies has to be a certain way, which is why Ant-Man was funny. And the original writer of Ant-Man didn't want it to be that way. He wanted it to be more of a crime heist movie, like slightly darker tones with some funny elements. In DCEU, they have a storyline they have to follow, but each director can take any path they want. So Snyder has his path. Wonder Woman director has her path. So same thing with James Wan, who's going to do Aquaman and Flash and the rest of them. So
Schnepp kept talking about Shazam, but Shazam is being made by Paramount.
Shazam's made by Warner Brothers, not Paramount.
Paramount's distributing.
Yeah, they are distributing.
It's going to be a movie that's kind of outside the realm, so they might not pull that one off the plug.
Well, I mean, it all depends on where their path is, and again, also it also now depends with BVS what that final number is. Because if the final number is slightly lower, you might want to bring Shazam in because it's The Rock, right?
Well, that's the question. Does he stay playing Shazam, or do they introduce him as Lobo?
All depends. All depends. So, for instance, BVS right now is going through this rocky period, right? It's rocky. BVS, Suicide Squad. Once Suicide comes in, I'm sure most people are going to like that. That's going to go. Oh, like everybody's going to go. Okay, we're glad that it's here. We're not too. We don't have to worry too much. And then we get into Wonder Woman, because after that, next thing, everybody's thinking about Wonder Woman. So the thing here is, WB has this slight issue. Even though Justice League is going to start shooting, like you said, Umberto yesterday said they're not going to stop shooting because, of course, their stock is on a lower price. They don't want to get bought over. I've been talking about that for a while, and negative reviews, all that things adds to your stock value. The thing about it is that they have to rewrite the script for Justice League.
Yep.
No matter how you look at it, they have to rewrite the script. So does it start shooting on the 11th, or is it 11th or 12th? Is that when it starts shooting?
11th.
11th. Or do they start shooting at the end of the month, right? At say, like the 29th of April.
They're not going to wait because you got these people who have other movies to make, so they can't wait any longer.
So
unlike some movies that got delayed again today.
Yeah, we'll deal with that. We'll talk about it quickly. But I think what it is right now, Chris Terrio and crew are going through that script. They're going through and seeing what's heavy, what's not, what's heavy, what's not, go up and down. So I think they're going to tweak it enough where it's going to feel lighter and it's going to feel a little bit different. So Do you guys BVS will make over $1 billion internationally? I'm not sure it'll reach that. I don't know.
It'll
At this
make $1
point,
billion between both, but not internationally by itself.
no. It would be just $1 billion. It will cross $1 billion.
This
I
ain't
think.
Star Wars. Sorry to say.
Yeah, no. I mean, the thing is this. The funny thing is this movie would have beaten Star Wars if the reviews were like Star Wars reviews. It would have beaten it. You know why?
No,
You know why I say it?
Star Wars.
No. The reason I said that is I'm pointing that is that if you looked at it, it had the biggest drop off from Monday to Friday, so Friday to Sunday. Because if it should have done 80, and then 60. That would have already passed Star Wars opening weekend in the US.
What? And Star Wars opening weekend in the US was 250.
250. Oh yeah, that's right. It wouldn't pass it. My bad. Sorry. Yeah.
Hey, no, I don't think any movie will catch Star Wars in the US. Ever.
That's true.
I mean, maybe episode 8.
Episode 8 won't. I don't think episode 8 won't.
Episode 8 does 220, 230.
Yeah, it would do 220. But yeah, I meant to say Totally Scary. Let's see. Do you think BVS will make or reach? I meant to say Totally Scary. It may, but it's going to be close right now. I think they're happy with Deadpool numbers. I think it will. We'll see. Look, BVS is at 181 today, US, and international numbers haven't come out. If it makes total next weekend,
it's close to $500 million already.
Yeah, it will be $500 million by middle of the week. If it makes another 200 million next weekend, like worldwide, it will make $1 billion. It would just be a crawl to get to that billion at that point. And then what WB is going to do, I guarantee you. Now, after that stuff that Frosty put out yesterday, talking about, Schneider really wants to try and put out the limited release, theater release of the whatever cut. They might do that. Remember, The Dark Knight didn't hit $1 billion, and they had to re-release it again to do that. Just to let people know, go back in time and see how that is.
But see, what would be funny, like the question he's posting here. If the 3-hour cut is a hit with all the critics, WB screwed up, and they should have just left it alone.
Mm-hmm. Maybe, yeah. Maybe that's what it is. I think, it's a lot of things to go up and down in that movie, but we'll see how it is. I think the tension you're getting from everyone is that as much, even the people who don't like this movie that much, the fear is that you don't want to see the franchise go away. You really want to see another, DC movie. That's the fear. So the good thing is at least we know one is two. We're going to have 2 more at the very least. 2 more.
Yes, and this is the problem with studios. They intervene when they shouldn't. If they would have let Whedon do what he wanted to do with Ultron probably would have been better, and not felt janky in some parts of the movie, like BVS. Some parts are great, some parts are janky. But what can you do? They're the ones who dropped $350 million to get this damn movie made, so they got final say.
Yeah, this time around they've padded themselves with lots of partnerships, and overall their cost of making this movie is way less than $250. Trust me. Remember when Schneider said it? Everybody said it's bullshit. Even if it cost him $250, take 35% out of it because they shot it in Michigan. All right, that's already out because you're getting a tax break from that. So when you do the math there, let's see, 250, 123, 0 divided by so you're getting like $87 million off. Already, it's a cheaper movie. People don't understand that. It's just the perception of the cost is $250. Yeah, your marketing is another $150 million.
I think the marketing was a lot for this movie.
I still don't think it's more. You know why? They didn't buy any big spot. People forget they didn't buy any big spots. Think about the marketing. I know how much marketing costs in terms of like certain things you buy. What they bought were, the billboard ads, of course, all around. Yeah, that's standard. But even that doesn't cost as much as it used to. It's mostly web ads. And the web ads were targeted web ads at certain times of the year. Every time they released a trailer was when they put their ads out for a period of time. And they didn't buy a Super Bowl ad. They didn't buy one. Turkish Airlines did.
But let's be real. Who the hell wants to buy a Super Bowl ad for 30 seconds? You're paying $10 million. Screw that shit.
Exactly. So Think about it. Turkish Airlines is the one who bought that. Turkish Airlines also wanted to expand. They want big business too, right? They want to expand. So even if they didn't pay for BVS, but they paid for that marketing for them, right? And that's 2 ads, right? So that's 20 million they didn't have to pay for. So yeah, it's going to go through that whole process. I mean, I get the tension everybody has. Is like you want to see another Batman movie, you want to see another Superman movie. I think at Comic-Con this year, they're going to announce a Batman movie. That they don't officially announce it, and if I were them, I would announce a Man of Steel 2. I would announce that, and I would announce who's directing that. Because when you do that, right, when you see Man of Steel 2 directed by somebody else, right, that's the fan and critic relief, because okay, Schneider is not doing that. Schneider's run is going to end with Justice League. That's it. Then he's going to be executive producing, the rest of the stuff in there. And then you just mentioned what is George Miller or whoever, right, doing Man of Steel 2. Everybody's going to be like, yay! That's how you just get people's minds away. And then the other thing, I was listening to Grace at Beyond Trailer yesterday. WB needs to be like Marvel in the sense that they need to invite everybody to the set. They don't do that. You know how like for Civil War, Collider Crew has gone to the set. Everyone has gone to the set.
I didn't go to the set.
We didn't go, of course, but I'm just saying everybody has. So they need to do that. They need to open up, let people come in, check it out. I understand that this movie had a lot that they wanted to keep away from. So we'll see. I agree the movie isn't perfect, but there's no Batman or Robin or Fantastic Four. Thank you very much. But anyway, we're talking about Justice League versus Teen Titans, and we just kind of went on the segue. So apologize for that. The Batman solo film is definitely being fast-tracked right now. Ben Affleck is basically the unanimous praise for BVS. Yeah, I mean, that's why I feel sad for Henry Cavill, because I thought he did a fantastic job. But you know what it is? Everybody loves Batman, right?
Because Batman broke bones.
Yeah. So everybody loves Batman. And yeah, everybody loves Batman. Wonder Woman, it's like Batman and Wonder Woman. Like, woo! That's it. So it is what it is. We'll see how that works out. In terms of just quick other news, Gambit has been delayed again, which means the movie will never come out, and most likely Channing Tatum will drop out at some point. That's when this happens. That's usually what happens. So
again,
yeah. How was the animation for this release? I have been mostly underwhelmed for most of the animation. Was similar to, it was similar to the last ones, right? I guess a little bit more finite. It was a little bit better.
I thought the animations have been fine in the last few movies.
But hey,
to each opinions.
Elma Tag, look, it's better than anything Marvel put out animation wise. I'll just tell you that.
But okay, look, we've had this discussion before. DC makes good animated movies where Marvel doesn't.
Yeah. Jackie says hello. How's it going, Jackie? Thanks for joining our supposedly short review of Justice League versus Teen Titan. Has now become a BVS BVS discussion again. That's a low bar. Oh, that's really a low bar. Marvel does not do anything. I try to watch a couple of them again, and I'm like, oh man, I actually pass out each time. I like my eyes just go closed. Boom. But yeah, any questions, guys, before we finish and round up here? Yeah, we'll take any questions, even if it's BVS again too. So Marvel's animation shouldn't even be mentioned in the same sentence. Wow. See, I'm waiting for the Killing Joke. That's gonna be dope, though.
When is that coming out?
Next year. I mean,
we gotta wait till next year for that one.
See, they need. This is what they need to do, because they need to also. You know what they're gonna announce? They're gonna announce a Wonder Woman animated movie. They always do that. Whenever they're gonna announce a Wonder Woman. I believe that's gonna happen. There was a Wonder Woman animated movie in the past, which you guys should go check out. It was really good. She fought Ares, the god of war. Do you like Spider-Man? Yeah, I like Spider-Man. Spider-Man is my fifth favorite superhero, maybe sixth. Sorry, it's Superman, Batman, Wonder Woman, Cyclops. Yeah, Spider-Man 5. Oh, this Spectacular Spider. I haven't watched any of that newer Spider-Man stuff. I haven't watched any Spider-Man animation since the 1991s. Yeah, I think they will show a trailer of the Killing Joke and Comic Con. I think Comic Con, because Marvel's not there this year again, they're going to be at D23. DC has to come out and just own it.
Yeah,
So
but news was today that Marvel ain't going back. They announced today that starting 2017, they'll have their own show in July this next year, the 14th through the 17th for D23.
yeah, so Marvel's not going. So I mean, it's time for you WB to just own it, show your animated stuff, show your TV stuff. You know, like Flash and Supergirl yesterday. That was we'll talk about that in the weekly. But
That was excellent.
yeah, it was good. It was good. It was fun. But yeah, I forgot Avengers season 1 was quite good too. Yeah, I think thank you, Jackie's. Like I think DC is off to a good start. You know, it's not everything everybody wanted. Everybody, I'll put it this way. My friend had the best answer for me yesterday. I was talking to him and he said, watching Batman v Superman was him reading a graphic novel. And everybody wanted a comic book, like, you know, the paperback comic book you read on a weekly basis. And this was a graphic novel that you get to chew in and digest. So I think that was the difference there. Everybody wanted that. And, you know, I got what I wanted anyway. So that's how I see it. So anyway, guys, thank you very much. Anything else you want to add, Lou? Oh yeah. You said there was what was at the end of the movie again?
A little credit scene like they do every now and then. Who the hell was that?
Man, I don't know. I swear to God.
Damn, you didn't know who that was? I thought you would have known because you know all this shit.
I had no idea. I looked at it a couple of times. I was like, damn. It's like Lou. I know Lou's gonna ask me. So there's the end credit of somebody coming towards the Teen Titan Island. I really cannot, because it doesn't look like any character that I know offhand.
It kind of felt like, okay, is that person coming to attack, or are they coming to want to join the team? What's really going on? Look like Black Canary on a rock floating towards the island.
Yeah. So I don't know, but we'll see. If anybody has watched it and knows who that character was, let me know, because I actually do not at this point. Anyway, guys, thank you very much. If you want to check us out, more content from Boored at Work. We'll be doing, of course, a lot of entertainment stuff, comic books, and we'll continue to do that. You said, oh, Tara? Who's Tara? I don't know. But anyway, let watch our stuff. We have links down below. We have 3 contests going on. Actually, 2. Sorry, I said 3 because there's one more coming up. My bad. There are 2 contests going on right now. So you can, we'll have links down below. Yes, the blonde is Tara. Who is Tara? See, now I have to like go ahead and like search for who's Tara. DC Comics Tara. But she's in the New 52. No one I didn't know. I haven't really read New 52 stuff. Tara used by name and character, published DC, created by Mark Wolf. Teen Titans 26. Let's see. What are her alter ego? Tara Markov. She can create portals in the earth, huge features, geokinetic. She has geokinetic powers. I really don't know who Tara is. I mean, she was part of the team. Oh, she was part of like the original Teen Titans too. So, okay, all right, cool. Yeah. When do you think we'll see Batfleck solo movie? 2018, right?
No.
When?
At best, 2019.
2018.
19.
18.
19. He's busy.
Oh, yes, you're right. She had a relationship with Beast Boy.
Damn, dude, you got all excited and shit.
Yeah, I remember. No, because I remember like a few comics I had. I was like, oh yeah, I remember that. I say 2018. It's gonna be the fall of 2018. I say 2018.
I'm listening.
Very simple. WB is gonna come with another truckload of money and tell Ben Affleck everything else. Like he has a movie he's doing post-production now. That's the last movie he's doing that is not a superhero movie. I'm serious. They were just gonna say, look, here is 10 million. Go and make a Batman solo movie. Okay. You said you're writing with Jeff Johns. They would just say, Jeff Johns, write it. Ben Affleck, read it. Don't like it, change whatever you want to change. We will cue everybody for pre-production for you. I'm thinking it's 2018, the fall of 2018, at some point. I think what's going to happen is 2017 we have Wonder Woman and we have Justice League. Then we have Flash and we have Aquaman. I think Aquaman is going to move up to summer, and that's going to be in the fall. And then either Flash moves up to
They
March.
should cancel Flash. I'm sorry. Flash solo film just doesn't sound appealing to me.
Oh no. Flash solo film. It was look.
Dude, he's just running around all day. Whoop the goddamn dude. Woo! I don't need that. Should I get enough of that on the TV show?
Yeah, but that's what you're going to get. You're going to get the fun of Flash. I think this Flash is going to be a little bit different, where besides just running around, you're going to see more of the Flash powers, like him phasing through walls, him actually shooting projectiles because he can actually vibrate. All those little things that they don't do in the TV show, because in the TV show he runs. You're going to see that here, and I think you're going to see more humor from the Flash. Because remember, this is written by the same guys who wrote Lego Movie.
It was supposed to be, but I think they pulled off.
No. It's one of the guys, one of the writers who's doing it. Sorry, you're right. Thank you.
Because they're busy working on Han Solo.
Solo, yeah. So I definitely think it would be much more fun to see the Flash itself. Again, the Flash is a character that runs his mouth. So, yeah. All right, guys, that's it. Subscribe.
We hate Apple.
Like and share this video. Apple review will be coming on Thursday for the small, tiny Apple phone.
Go back to that store.
And always enjoy your entertainment. Thank you.